This is Dennis Sesay, Councilor Ward 119, Manti Chief Dom, Constituency 036.
The rerun election for the All People's Congress executive at world level has been held in a word. How will you describe this in one word?
Oh, according to the elections that took place in my ward, it was very peaceful and calm.
Right. Many people do not cover the election. They were not there, and they tell my viewers here how the election went.
It went on very peacefully, and there was no problem at all. No fighting, no pushing and pulling. Everybody went about his own business peacefully. Those that went for voting voted peacefully and went back to their homes with no report of any problem at all.
Where did they voted and when?
Well, Alexander was chosen to be the center, and it took place on the 27th of December 2022.
Okay. So, relatively, who are those that are the executive members at the world level?
Well, the executive members, I can't call all of them now, but according to the number, they are 9 in number as ward executive members.
So, let's talk about your 2023 aspiration. Are you in any way going for a second term?
Well, that is really my ambition, because looking at what we have gone through is just like schooling. We've just been in council to study really how council operates, because there were not much government funding or projects coming into the council at all, with the exception of the European Union, which brought some fund and were utilized properly.
And that development is taking place in your ward.
Oh yeah.
And how useful has it been to the people employment-wise?
According to the project I'm talking about, we are fortunate to benefit on the construction of hostels at Ioni, and on the construction of water wells, repairing of wells also, and also we have the construction of culverts at Manegri, on the road between Manegri and Burang. Yes, and also there is also a road construction between Kunshung and Makahe. Those are some of the projects we benefited.
Okay, so what are the things you've achieved in your term so far as councillor?
Well, I want to give God the praise that I am now able to point out culverts constructed between 3 Mile and and Rocheng, and also the road between Mafunke and Makapur, 2 culverts between 3 Mile and Rocheng and Fulatong, 2 culverts between Mafunke and Makapur. I believe those are achievements, and besides, there are other achievements as I have highlighted through the EU fund.
Right. What's your relationship with the people, and how assured are you that your people will support you again going into the 2023 polls?
Well, it's left with the information I give the people, how convincing they will be to their understanding, because the way people understand things has to differ. As human beings are different, so also our thoughts are different.
All right. Moving forward, what do you want to tell your constituents, people in your ward, regarding the participation into electionary process moving towards the 2023 election?
Well, the only thing I have to tell them in the first place that they should vote in the right people. Then at the same time, they have to hold on to their peace, because election is all about voting and not about fighting. Because if you fight, it means you are there to bring back the process instead of pushing forward.
All right.
And our aim is to move forward and not to go backward at all.
How about the general nation? What do you have to tell Sierra Leoneans?
My appeal to all Sierra Leoneans is that we should be peaceful. Yes, it doesn't matter what this term of office of government has been, but since we have reached the end of it now, everybody just have to be patient and be peaceful. Yes, because we are not soldiers. It is the soldiers that took power by force, but civilians, we have to do it through the ballot box. So therefore, I'm encouraging every peaceful and loving Sierra Leonean to exercise your disgust or whatever feeling you may have on the polling day in the ballot box. I think there is where our fighting going to end.
All right, thank you very much.
If we are